Hey, what's up, everyone? Going to talk about some stories going on here in California and in Los Angeles. So, we had a little bit of an earthquake last night around quarter to six. I think it was like a 4.0. It was located in Ventura County, which, for those of you that aren't familiar, that's the county just north of Los Angeles County. I felt it. Uh, Not that big a deal. 4.0 small, so I doubt there's any damage going on. We got a story here talking about how different schools and school districts throughout the state of California, they got sick and tired of waiting for good old Gavin Newsom to get off his ass and end the old mask requirements for schools, and they're just ending it on their own accord. I guess some of them are running into some situations with the insurance companies, you know, because I guess insurance companies want to go by the book, and you got Newsom dragging his heels on lifting those requirements. Then we got the homeless situation here in California. I was reading up, and they're talking about the buku bucks that numbnuts Gavin Newsom spends uh, allegedly to address the homeless crisis in California. But, whatever they're doing doesn't seem to work. The homeless numbers just keep going up. In 21, stupid ass Gavin Newsom announced $12 billion. That's billion with the B, as in biatch. And he announced another $2 billion for this year. Yet the homeless crisis just keeps getting worse. I think the policies that politicians in California implement don't really address the situation. You know, that's the Democrats' answer to everything: throw money at it, not to fix the problem, just spend, spend, spend. You know, and then the article is mentioning about how over the last few years, these idiotic, that's me. The article was some leftists. You'll see in the link here. They're talking about it's a good thing that they released people out of jails and prisons. I don't know what world they're living in, but and that has a correlation because these criminals that they release from the jail and prison and release them, and I guess they're supposed to coddle them and provide them a home and a job. Well, they had a home, you just kicked them out of it. But I don't think helping a criminal, I was gonna say lock them up and leave them there. If they can't get out and become a productive member of society, then should they be in society? If they're just gonna be a drag on society, they're probably gonna be returned to a life of crime. That's what they know. That's what they're accustomed to. Oh, and then I read an article talking about the shortages in the state of California. So, you know, we got a housing shortage. The price of house is just out of control. I noticed up in the San Bernardino Mountains, up in the Big Bear area, I was looking at some places up there, and according to Zillow, a place that a year ago that was priced around 220 grand is now up around 320 grand. This is 30% in a year about. It's out of control. So there's not only a housing shortage in California, but there's a water shortage. There's an electricity shortage. There's a labor shortage. And they listed a bunch of occupations that are experiencing this shortage, and amongst those were nurses and cops. So this shortage does some pretty important positions there. So California is a big mess. And then we got stuff going on here in Los Angeles. California's a big mess. Los Angeles is a big mess too. They're both a big mess. Now you know why I call my channel what I call it, because that's what I want to do. escape from LA, and I want to escape from California. But my employment situation being what it is, probably won't be able to do so for a few more years. But anyways, I was reading up on good old George Gascon, the lowlife scumbag district attorney here in the county of Los Angeles. And this article said 98% of prosecutors in that office, the union for the attorneys, 98% of them endorsed the recall. You know, most people that want to become a prosecutor want to convict criminals and want those criminals to be serving some jail time. Well, Gascon is the opposite of that. Other news item here for Los Angeles. We had COVID-related hospitalizations in Los Angeles fell below 1,000. So I'm not going to give any commentary on that topic. I just thought I'd provide the information because last time I did a video on that topic, it got labeled a certain way, and I got a warning for it. So on to the next topic. So gas prices are out of control, and those of you watching this that are from another state, put some comments down below. Let me know what state you're in and how much you pay for gas, because here in the LA area, I just filled it up last week. I think it was $5 a gallon for the cheap stuff. And this article that said that they saw at a place near the Beverly Center $6.15. You know, and then we got the price of gas is probably going to go up. The price of everything is going to go up with the whole situation over there with Russia and Ukraine. You know, because numbnuts Potato Joe spent his first day of his administration going after the energy sector in this country. You know, under Orange Man, this United States of America was energy independent. And on day one of this administration, signed all this crap to make it so that we're not energy independent. And then when you have stuff like this go on, the prices shoot through the roof. Well, there's a lot of ramifications and repercussions when a country's not energy independent. You know, you got those Germans over there for I don't know how long, relying on Russia for a large part of their energy. And then Russia has them by the balls. And then Germany dragged their heels when it came to this whole Ukraine situation and do anything about it because they're worried about their own comfort. And you had one of these numbnuts from the administration was up there talking about how it's going to be difficult for Americans because of the whole energy situation. So we don't want to be too aggressive in sanctions on Russia because it's going to be painful for Americans. Okay, so if you're in LA, you're already paying $5 a gallon. You know, how much of that is taxes from the state of California? But that's another story. I'm paying $5. If I'm going to pay $5.50, you know, because we put some sanctions on Putin over there, I myself, hey, whatever. I mean, that's the least of my worries is if another 50 cents, I'm already paying $5. You know, these Americans, oh, we're going to pay a little more if we put sanctions. Oh, let's just let the motherfucker run wild then, right? The fucking Joe Biden's a numbnuts. Anyways, so, you know, price of gas out of control. Price of everything's out of control. But anyways, the next story for the Los Angeles, it's another story about the homeless situation. Reading this article saying that Los Angeles is spending up to $837,000 to house a single homeless person. I mean, shit, for $37,000, you can buy a fucking house. Even here in overpriced LA, you can get a house for that much. But this moron Garcetti, thank God he's out of here soon. And I guess he has his hopes of being a ambassador to India. I don't think Numbnuts knows jack shit about India. He sure as shit don't know anything about running a city. He fucks shit up here in LA, you know, out there running his stupid mouth. Uh, no mask wearing when he's at all these events when he's supposed to be wearing a mask, and then he insults people by saying, "Oh, I hold my breath, dude. Hold it a little longer for me, please." You fucking, I can't stand Garcetti. I don't know if Garcetti's worse as a mayor than Newsom is as a governor, and Potato is as an alleged president. I mean, so-called leaders for our country, the state of California, the state of LA, these people are horrible. And it's not just because they're Democrats. I mean, these days I can just find me a Democrat that fucking doesn't have a screw loose. I mean, these jackasses are taking a knee with the terrorist organization BLM and spouting all this shit that someone like me, because, you know, I'm fucking pasty white as they come. I'm a racist, Nazi, white supremacist by birth. You know, I mean, for all the fucking white privilege I supposedly have, I don't know where the fuck good it's done me. Shit, I must have pissed it all away. Uh, Anyways, I just kind of wanted to run down some stories about California and Los Angeles, because I'm sure anybody that pays attention to stuff is getting a bombardment of Ukraine-related stuff. But like I said in my other video, you know, there's other things going on, and we can walk and chew gum at the same time, even though I think certain members of the media can't. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Have a good one.